From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Hurts. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Used to have the coaches tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Throwing is Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. If they failed on that third down play, that brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Oh, it's a wobbler here. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Shuck. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now Shuck. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Shuck again. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes at it, a little extra emotion. So now they'll get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
180.
A first down carry for Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Saints' 49-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fixed that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
To throw is Shock.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. The clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game.
To throw now, Shock. He completes it to Olave.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Shut now to throw. Open man is tipped him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. Good footwork at the 30. And room there to work it inside the 25. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Saints 10, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes left side. And they are not going to catch it. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And Hurts going to move him around.
At the Saints' 34-yard line.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing, Shuck. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third and 9 here. Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Great, set. Chillin'.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Hey, Silver.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
Eagles 17, Saints 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. And 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Saints.
Again, Helmet partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
Please, we need it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Saints will line up.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game.
Eagles 17.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now back to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Play action. Shock. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here.
A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. In motion goes the tight end. 2nd and 14.
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a yard. Hurts. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Throwing is Hurts.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there, and now 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
31-yard line.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Shuck. That's taken in left side by Vele. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Shuck.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Gain of 15 yards.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Shuck. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll look to throw here.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Trimmer.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
A run on first down with Shipley. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got room past the 30, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. They'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Pass complete, Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
73. That's Trimmer. Out.
He's back to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are in the field?
Here's first down.
Great. Set. Anyway, 73.
Back to throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good. Set. Anyway, up.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Easy, 63, bang!
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. This ball intercepted. And the Saints are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.